Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Freddie. I'm back with another video. I have all my closest friends with me as we all wind down of the year 2024. So before we get started, I'm going to introduce everyone. I'll start first. My name is Freddie, and I'm a Pisces, February 20th.
I'm Rand. I'm a Virgo, August 26th.
I'm Latoya, big Virgo energy,
Period.
September 9th.
Period.
I'm Montez. I'm a Libra, October 19th.
And y'all know I couldn't do anything without my man. So we have our cameraman, Mr. Francis Baker. Francis, introduce yourself.
What's up, y'all? My name is Francis, and I'm Scorpio.
Let's get into it. So y'all, this episode is going to be about winding down on the year 2024. We have glasses of wine. Cheers, everyone. Cheers. And we're all going to talk about our favorite memory, favorite concert, biggest artist. And I want to get my friends' opinions or their perspective on things. So let's get started. All right, y'all, before we get started, 2024.
A mess.
Hello.
So many things.
Let's talk about it.
So many things.
Like, maybe from January to December. It was
A quick mess.
Very
Well, you know, you're like, wait,
Yes.
it's about to be 2025.
Yes.
So, what is one thing y'all looking forward to into going into 2025?
2025, what am I looking forward to? This year was a quick year, but it was a good year. I wouldn't say it was bad. Not for personally, I can't say it was bad. So 2025, y'all, I need me a baby. I need a man. So I hope my husband come running to me in the grocery store.
Period.
So we got a few more years before we go to the adoption agency.
Can I ask you something now?
You can.
Do you feel like you would meet your man here in Atlanta?
You know what? Atlanta's home for me. So after I strip down all the fluff of Atlanta, then I think I can. That's like the right place. Like, I'm not one of those people that feel like I gotta go somewhere else to meet my person. Because I've been somewhere else and still didn't meet my person.
What I'm looking forward to in 2025, I'm just an optimistic person. So I feel like I'm open to whatever is coming in 2025. So I'm just looking for all the great things that are going to come.
Period.
I'm not expecting anything specific, but I'm just staying open-minded and optimistic about the new year.
I love that.
That's a great
good
answer. Come on.
Clap, 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 clap.
This year for me, business ventures and emotionally available.
Nice. That's big.
Oh my God, that's a good answer. Good answer. That's a family feud one. That was good.
That one was on the board.
Business ventures. Are you venturing off into something new in 2025?
I
Good
would
question.
like to try different avenues, whether it be real estate, something like
Okay.
Nice.
We
Okay.
can link up on the real estate.
Hey.
Okay.
Not a network type situation.
I like that. Come on.
Okay.
I'm with that. That's really good. Okay. What are you looking forward to going into 2025?
I'm just looking forward to just like continuing to like tackle my goals. So I just need more time. A lot of things that like I'm looking forward to are not going to be something that like happens within a year or like in 2 years or whatever. So it's just like I'm not even like necessarily thinking in terms of like this is what I want to accomplish in 2025. Like I'm just thinking this is what I want to accomplish, and if I do that this year, great. If I don't, I ain't even worried about like the time. I'm just ready to like accomplish some things.
I love
You're
that.
taking the pressure off of it.
Yeah.
I think with me, I'm looking forward to just going after my dream. This has been a dream of mine. Like not necessarily like a podcast, but like maybe like a talk show type of thing. And I feel like I have the personality. Right. I have the personality for it. So I've always been scared and like I think scared of failure is what I've always like that's been preventing me from going after it. But I have this guy right here. He's been pursuing and like very not like he's been very encouraging, and I see that if he can do it, I can do it. And you've been going hard. So you're definitely one of my inspirations as far as like going after my dream. So thank you.
And if it don't scare you a little bit, it ain't big enough.
All right. If your December self can tell your January self one thing, what would it be?
I would say continue to love on the people that love on you. And that's what I did throughout the year. Like, focus on the people that focus on me. And outside of that, it was mostly me.
Yeah.
Enjoying me.
That's that Virgo energy right
It
there.
is. I'm over here trying to talk like that.
Rude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I think if my December self can tell my January self one thing, it would be buckle up.
for the ride.
I thought about so many things, and that was the one thing that just kept like popping in my mind was like, buckle up.
Mhm.
It's about to be a ride. I think my anxiety, I started dealing with anxiety a lot this year, and I didn't know how to handle it. Like some days I'm like, am I having a heart attack? And like, no,
Yeah,
it's my
I've
anxiety.
experienced that before.
Yeah.
So.
And it was scary, honestly, like dealing with that because like I'm thinking like, what is wrong with me? And I'm like, am I like dying type of thing? And with my anxiety.
With me, when I had that, I was like, you have to realize that you can't control everything,
Mhm.
and what you can't control, you can't worry about.
Yeah.
So,
And that's what I've been like telling myself is like I can control everything. I like to be in control of everything.
Mhm.
And I think with the one thing started with me was like death. Like you don't know when you're gonna die. And I think
that was it. For me.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like living each day in fear. And I'm like, it's today's the day, it's today's the day.
Right.
And I was missing out on a lot of things or not enjoying the moment
Mhm.
because I was worrying about that.
Yeah.
And I started feeling numbness in my
Mhm.
left arm. I'm like, oh my God, here we go. It's about to start.
Right.
But it was all my anxiety. And once I started therapy, it kind of just like went down. If your December self can tell your January self one thing, what would it be?
It would be to relax because of COVID, because of these last few years, and because the matriarchs and the head of our families are growing older,
Mhm.
we are in this stage of experiencing death.
Yeah.
And so for me, I was like, I didn't think I was gonna die.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought I was.
Right.
And this one, I was like, no, I know it ain't my time.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got some stuff to talk about. So I really wasn't afraid for me.
Yeah.
But like in these last few years, I've lost people close to me. So I was more afraid to lose someone else.
Yeah.
And so when I was driving over and I was thinking, I was like, Lord, I thank you. Like as of right now, December 28th,
28.
I have not lost anyone in my family, right? And that's so amazing. And
Yeah.
so for me, if I could tell my January self something, it would be to relax and enjoy them because I would I was so afraid of, but it's COVID though. I think
Yeah.
we don't realize how much that pandemic
Mhm.
shaped and changed us.
It did.
And so because of that, like I just was like, oh, God, please don't let nothing else crazy happen, or God, please don't let nothing happen to my family. And so for me, it really was like, I don't know why I didn't think it was me. I didn't think I was dying,
Yeah.
but I really was nervous
I
about
think
somebody else.
what it is like one of the growing pains of growing older is losing the people that we look up to.
Yeah.
Growing up, you know,
Yeah.
like they get older, they start to, you know, pass on. So that's a hard reality that
It is.
You know?
And this past year, like previous years, these previous maybe 2 years, I've seen that more than I would have liked to.
Yeah.
So this year, it was just like, you know, I was just on my seat like, God, what?
Yeah.
What? And so the fact that he's carried us, my family and I, and my friends,
Mhm.
up until December 28th, I am so, so very thankful. So
It's a blessing.
it would be
It's a privilege,
too.
not a right.
Absolutely. Oh, absolutely.
So I have 2 points to that. First of all, there's a term for it that I just realized, that I just found out this year. It's called thanophobia, which is the fear of someone dying before they even die.
Yeah.
But also, when you say that nobody's died, it also gives me anxiety because I'm like, it might be time for somebody to die. It might
That's
be time
like,
for somebody to die.
yo, let me know when it's
Somebody
gonna
have to be
pop
on the
through.
list.
Right.
Ain't nobody in the number?
No,
Okay, good,
now, He
good.
said nothing happened. We're gonna let y'all
Right,
see next year
right.
before we even deal. So
Yeah.
not this year. So no, I do think we have to adjust our thinking and live in this state of fear. You know what I'm saying? And so I would tell myself to relax and enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said earlier, like you live in this state constant fear that you forget to enjoy what you have right in front of the face.
Exactly.
And so, not to be too deep or too emotional, because
No,
this is fun.
please,
But
yeah.
this is fun though, but not to be on that type of
But
time.
you don't realize that everybody goes through the same thing.
Yeah, I didn't like it to
Right.
know that you're not alone. in it.
Right.
It's like, oh, like I'm not the
You
only
was
one
feeling that too?
I was
Yeah.
feeling like, oh my God, I'm not the only one that felt like this. Like, I don't know. I think it's like we're getting older. You know what I mean? We're like in our
New adults.
30s, and you're like late 20s. So it's like,
Jesus Christ, the new adults. I couldn't even make potato salad, y'all.
It's a learning process, right?
it's a learning process.
But God working on me.
Yeah.
He know
Okay.
my heart. He know my heart.
I would say be patient and give yourself the same grace you give others.
I love that.
I love that. He's coming up with a like
That's
really
good.
deep answers.
Grace is something.
Great.
And I am learning to
Yeah.
extend it. Because I be needing it.
That's cute.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yes, come on, outfit.
Yes.
One thing about T, she always know how to
Oh, yeah,
wear it.
That's
Okay?
everybody. That's everybody in this room. though.
It's T.
You know what? I don't even give people that credit. Because if you would have said that and y'all would put that shit on, I'm like, thank you. But that's everybody in this room, though. I can't even dumb it down. Y'all go step, so that's everybody.
Yeah. If your December self can tell your January self one thing, what would it be?
That it all works out in the end.
Oh, love that.
I feel like when you're going through everything, it's hard to like believe that, especially when people like tell you that. I feel like it's really annoying because it's just like you don't know that. Like you're trying to like figure out how to like make it through whatever like situation. But I looked over like the year and I'm just like, okay, the entire year I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna like get through. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I don't know how I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
And it's the end of the year.
Look at you still here.
Yeah, still here.
Still.
I'm
Very much
Hello.
still here.
Really, be like that for real. You have to be like, still here.
So
Ain't nothing gonna beat you.
that's what I would tell my January self.
So, best album of 2024.
Hands down. We already know what it is. Cowboy Carter. Like,
I'm problematic, so I'm not gonna say Calvin Klein.
who the hell you gonna say?
I am problematic. I am going to say Tim's had the best album of
She came out with an album this year?
2024.
No,
She did.
no shade to tell.
She did.
I didn't know she came out with an album.
It was really good.
Wow.
But I'm problematic. And I knew when I see these questions, I said, me and Freddie gonna argue. I didn't know I was gonna argue with you. I love Beyonce.
Well, I wasn't gonna say
Now,
Cowboy Carter either.
I love her down. I love the diversity. I love.
And I
the-
still get mad that we did not go to the New Orleans show. We had plans. We wanted to go to the
Y'all
Johnny
go, you know?
No, because Tori was like, I don't think I should go. I was like, Tori, let's
Like
go.
probably 3. I've seen Beyonce probably 3 times. I was not
But
going.
this
The
was
next,
the best tour.
the next time, no, it was because she still do the same
This was the
thing.
best.
No, baby, no. Absolutely not. This
Yeah.
tour was totally different, baby.
She
That's tour.
does. She gave you a segment of that, but she still does the same thing up until
She has to do Crazy in Love and like, certain songs, but that's the song she started
the
off with.
energy in
The
there
energy may have been
was
different.
Totally different.
The energy might have been
Totally
different, but I wasn't a Renaissance girly though.
It wasn't
Why she is?
It was for the girls. You did, and I love that, and I love her for doing that. So that's why I say I'm problematic in a way, but I respect. I'm telling you, Tim's
Right.
ate down.
That was new. That's new. That's
Tim's
new.
ate.
Can we get Tim's in the background?
Please play Tim's in the back. Tim's
Can we
ate
get
down.
I didn't know Tim came out with an album this year, so this is
She
new to me.
did. Tim's ate down. I love 21 Savage album. I was very proud of him.
Girl, who you listening to? I didn't know none
You
of
know I'm a
that.
hood rat in my heart.
Come
I
on.
like the hood.
I'm a
You on
hood
the
rat
east
in my
side,
heart.
right?
Baby didn't come out with an album, but had he did, you know I would have been screaming little baby, little
Okay,
baby.
yeah.
But that's just, hey, I'm problematic.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say Sabrina Carpenter.
Baby, no! Well, that was my answer. That was my answer. Sorry,
I know it
it's the album of the year. Hello?
Outside of Cowboy Carter, short and sweet.
Short and sweet.
I enjoyed it.
I did enjoy Sabrina Carpenter's Christmas album. You didn't know she had one?
No, she had a special.
She did. I love that.
Yeah, that was cute, right?
Very cute.
I love her. She's a white girl,
Mhm.
and she embraces being
She
white.
sticks in her lane.
Yeah.
I mean,
I love Tim because she's a black girl and she embraces being a black girl.
Well,
She stays in her lane, honey.
Isn't Tim from South Africa?
but so does Beyonce, baby.
Okay, so isn't she colored? Isn't that what Tyler? Tyler had a good album too. Tyler had a good album too. Yeah.
I would
You
say
say Tyler?
for me too.
Tyler, what for you?
Tyler
What did y'all
was
think
a
about
favorite.
album? SZA's album.
The deluxe?
It was some cute.
SZA?
It was cute stuff. She just dropped another one.
Yeah, she had a deluxe
Cute.
album.
It was cute. I enjoyed it.
Then one day it's like we didn't know.
I didn't listen all the way.
Yeah, I saw that. I listened to
Sorry,
3
I'm
songs
sorry,
and I was
I'm
like.
sorry.
So, speaking of music, we talked about our best albums. Who was, okay, I'm not going to say the best artist. Who was your favorite artist for 2024?
I would say Sabrina Carpenter.
Absolutely.
Sabrina.
Absolutely.
I enjoyed
She had, you know why? She worked hard for this moment.
Yes.
Like, she's been around for a minute. And, like, this was her year.
It was cute.
You said what?
And Billy. I like Billy.
Yeah. Oh, Billy was good. Birds of a Feather. I cannot listen to Birds of a Feather. It makes me cry.
But Beyonce
artist.
still best artist
I
of the
mean,
year.
Can I be
Beyonce-
Album
problematic?
of the year.
Be problematic, girl.
I am going to say Chris Brown.
And okay.
Explain
Please
why.
explain.
That's fair.
I'm
That's
gonna
fair.
explain why. Because I've been a Chris Brown fan since little Chris Brown. Before we started hating
Before
him.
the abuse.
I think this year, Chris Brown was able to show his talent. Take away the person. Take away his personal life. Chris Brown was able to perform and be his best self. And he rose to the occasion. I don't care if there's no male artist in today's time that can hold a candlelight to him and Usher. Let me say that.
Okay.
So I will say I was just very excited for him. I feel like this time that he's having right now was well overdue. And I feel like I'm happy that he got his flowers because he is talented. What he doing in his personal life is his business. Y'all don't know what Sabrina Carpenter doing. Y'all don't know what the Carter's doing. Y'all don't know what Billie
We
Eilish
don't.
devilish ass
We
doing.
don't know what
We
they're
don't
doing,
know-
but we know what Chris Brown is doing.
Hello! Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Diddy.
No.
Let's say this.
They can have a personal life.
Let me say
Don't
this.
get me wrong, though. We all have personal lives.
It's not
We all
Diddy.
do
Let me
shit
say this.
in our
Let me say
personal
this.
lives.
I forgave Chris Brown after the Brianna situation.
Cause
Nah,
I
forget
forgave
it.
him.
Right off the gate, he came out with
Brianna
look at me
forgave
now,
him.
look at me now. But it was multiple charges after that. I'm like,
Was it? Or
yeah.
was it rumors?
Karuchi had
Did she have a charge?
report allegedly, huh?
Allegedly.
I think he had a good year because he stopped getting bullshit. To be
You
honest,
think he had a good year because
he
he's...
stopped doing bullshit. He grew up.
Oh, thank you. But you agree that he had a good year. So you don't
I never
completely
said-
hate
I don't
that.
think
Chris
he's
Brown,
the
the
best
artist,
artist.
had a good year.
Chris Brown, the artist. That's what I'm talking about.
He had a
But
good
I
year.
feel like people don't want to put him in the conversation because we just overshadow his past. You know, another person who I'm very happy, completely unrelated, Michael Vick. He just became the head
Yes.
coach.
Sure.
Happy
People
for
don't
him.
give people that
For
like
what?
because he just became the head coach
Of what?
of the college that he graduated from.
Oh, really? What college is that? Fort Valley?
Glow get honorable mention for me. I'm proud of Glow.
Oh, well, yeah, Glow. Yeah, Glow.
Glow
I
had
would
a
say
good year.
this.
I'm proud of Glow.
Honorable mention again is Megan. Megan had a really good
I don't
year.
think so.
Whoa.
I think that Megan I think that she allowed the public scrutiny to get to her. Had Megan held her head up high and kept it cute instead of trying to react to every single subtle thing,
She's not
then
Cardi.
she would
He's
have.
not Nicki.
Right. Cardi
She
and
might
Nicki do that.
well be. She spazzed out. She spazzed out too.
No. Imagine the whole world is saying that you're
Right.
lying about getting shot.
I understand that, but so I think that we be trying to like make it make sense for them. Like imagine the whole world. You put yourself in this light for the whole world to see all
You
this.
can't
But
get
she
Chris
wasn't
Brown
talking-
credit. You can't get Megan.
Hello. Clock it. No.
I'm not taking away
She
from
didn't know
Meg.
she would get shot.
She did not. I'm not taking away from Meg.
She
I'm
probably did.
She may maybe. I'm not taking away from Meg, but she don't get my honorable mention. I feel like Glow had a good year. Yeah, Glow.
Yeah, Glow.
Yeah,
Glow.
But
Yeah,
Megan,
But because Megan, I feel like
What Megan
gave
do
her
this
a
year?
shot.
What she
But
do?
Megan,
I feel like she put Glow on more.
that's what I agree. I agree. No. Glow had a good year
No.
because
She
of
helped her out.
her being friends with Megan. That's just my personal opinion. I think
I don't
that.
think that's true.
But
disagree
if Glow
too.
can go on tour with Megan, like I'm not saying
No,
I'm not
she
saying
has.
she wouldn't have a good year, but if being friends with Megan gave her a different
I
platform.
agree. I
It
think
gave
putting her
her-
on tour, seeing how she opens up,
Yeah.
when she is like that helped.
It helped.
It helps.
Yeah, Glow is a bop, and her album was good. It helped, but
That's all I'm
her
saying.
being friends with her being friends with Megan,
No.
she wouldn't have a picture with Beyonce. Let's just be honest.
I think so. I had this really hard conversation about how the GOATs tap into these young kids and these young artists so they can remain a
Relevant.
relevant. And who did that?
But that's
conversation
only
ended.
one artist do that.
Who?
The pink lady. The pink
But
lady.
B do it too. B grab Meg. If B had a reason to get
B
gold, she
does
would
it
get.
for certain people.
She do.
because
So,
sees
so
Megan
you can't just say
Right.
Nicki doesn't. Like,
We didn't know who Shabuzi was until Beyonce.
we don't
came
listen
out.
to country, but country people did know who Shabuzi was.
But
so,
he didn't have a number one until Beyonce.
facts. However, I don't think I think it benefited both of them to a certain degree because
Absolutely.
it helped her tap into that audience a little bit more, and then it also helped him get a name. Because
Yeah.
for us, he meant nothing. For country, he may have meant everything. So I think it's a little win-win on both ends. Do Beyonce need them? No. Does she benefit at all from it?
Absolutely.
I do. I think she does.
Your song of the summer. I'm gonna start with mine. Y'all already know what mine is. That's that me espresso.
Mine too. I literally wrote that down. That's my shit. That was my shit.
I love espresso.
And I'm still not skipping it in the winter.
Hello?
That was my summer and winter.
Think about me every night. Oh, isn't that sweet?
I guess so.
Period.
That's my shit.
That was my
That's my
song.
shit.
She's gonna win multiple Grammys next year. Sabrina Carpenter, down.
That was my shit.
It's
That's still
from
my shit.
April until now.
Like,
That's my song. I remember the first day I heard it. I was getting ready to go to the birthday party. Francis played it on the radio on his the Apple thing. I'm like, what song is this? Literally on my way to the birthday party, I'm playing it repeatedly.
Repeat.
Back to back. I'm like, who is this girl?
Baby. Yeah.
Yes. So espresso is our
I
song.
did.
He did have espresso.
And Two Hands to Heaven was a good one too. But it wasn't my song of the summer. But it was definitely a good
Two
song.
Hands to Heaven is cute.
Two Hands to Heaven was good.
I like it. It's a good song.
But
Yeah.
espresso.
Two hands to Heaven is cute. Espresso is gorgeous. And gorgeous is gonna what? Devour cute. Period. What's your song of the summer today?
It was not espresso,
Wow.
unfortunately. I'm sorry.
But it was.
I think it was Tim's off the Tim's album. Love It.
Girl.
I was very impressed with Tim's this year, y'all.
What song was it off the Tim's album?
You know the one?
And what's she nominated for?
You said like you know
Hello?
the one. No, babe, I don't know the one.
Tim got any Grammy?
I don't know the one or the
No,
two.
she might not. But if she don't, it's okay because I showed her a lot of
I'm
love.
sure she got nominated.
She should.
Her voice is amazing.
Her voice is good.
Let me see which one was my Tim.
Please let me know.
Wow.
Let's see. Don't
Not
say
you want to
wow.
look it up. It wasn't your song.
Right. You gotta look it up.
Tell me your song of the summer.
I want y'all to know, because if I say it, y'all not gonna know.
Next question, y'all. It's the best movie of 2024.
We know what yours is, so let me go first.
Loading.
Okay.
Unadulterated loathing. Okay. Yes, Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo.
Cynthia.
Cynthia's a nice
Cynthia, you done
name.
gave her a new
Cynthia's a nice name.
It is a nice name though. But mine was Smile too. I actually enjoyed that.
Okay.
I'm a scary movie fanatic, so
Yeah, so was Francis.
it was
though.
like it was a good scary movie
What
that
about
I've seen in a
Lawless?
while. I did not see that.
Oh, that's good.
It was good too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's gonna get nominated for an Oscar.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really good. Francis didn't think so, but it's okay.
I thought
Not
it was
everyone
good.
did have taste.
I thought it was good.
This shade, not too much of my
Nah, I
mind.
get it.
Catching strays back here.
Show. What's your favorite show?
Yes, my favorite show was Fight Night by Will Packer on Peacock. It was based out of Atlanta. It
The
was
one with Kevin Hart.
Yes.
Taraji P. Henson, Terrence Howard.
No, because that
Okay.
was based
But
on
there was
factual
some lyrics on
events.
there.
And the cool part about it is one of the main characters Taraji played one of the main characters, and that was a relative of mine.
Fun fact. Throughout the year, what was your biggest accomplishment?
My biggest accomplishment was I got a new job, and this new job was completely out of my, just not so I'm a nurse, and so it was just I'm a pediatric nurse, so it was just a different style of nursing. Now I work for a company that delivers and retrieves organs. So I'm my sisters and siblings are like, not you trafficking organs. So I go with this company, go with the surgeon to get the organ. After the organ, I put it on our system, and then I take it to where it is being to the recipient. So this is completely new. I do a lot of flying. I get to be on private planes. It's very cutesy. It's hard work, but it's fun. It's completely different. And so I had to relearn a whole new style of nursing after about 10 plus years of doing what I know how to do. I'd say that's one of my
That's a good accomplishment.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
I loved it. I would love to know more.
I tried to
I
get
would love
into
to
it,
know
but
more.
they said, nah, bitch.
Don't
They're
say that,
like, nah, bitch.
No, don't say that. Don't Don't say that.
Yeah, I went through 4 interviews with them, and they was like, "Oh, we're gonna put different candidate." I'm like,
It'd be like that though.
but like, I think towards the end, I was getting like that gut. I'm like, I don't think
This
this
might
job
not
is for
be
me. So what about you?
I feel like I was able to access like my inner peace
Okay.
this year.
I love
And that was
that.
really big for me. Like, just being on my own, like, being to myself. It hasn't been a while. Because, of course, you know, you have, like, friends and things where you just get caught up in
Yeah.
everything and what everybody else has going on. But I was able to really
Get into
get
it.
into me and
That's good.
enjoy
That's
myself
perfect.
Yeah.
get that inner peace.
Sometimes we gotta do that inner work, and that doesn't feel like it looks like a lot to people when you say it, but then you're the one who realized like it took me a lot to
Right,
forgive. It took me
right.
a lot to be at
Or
peace.
to say no.
It took me
Yeah.
a lot to say,
Say
no.
no.
Yeah, so that inner work that you have to do from time to time
That's
is
true.
very much necessary.
Yeah, biggest letdown of 2024.
So my biggest letdown was kind of not living in the moment as much as I should have. I let my my thoughts of the past and my fear of what could happen in the future control my present.
Ooh, that's deep.
And so I was forgetting to live in the present, focusing on either the future or the past.
Of the unknown.
Right. Or the known from the past.
Hello.
So either one.
Or the
Yes.
devil from the
Right.
I think my biggest letdown was hearing someone that I thought was like I pictured or valued as a second mom compare me to like a child predator.
And you're obviously not that. That's
Oh,
fucking
yeah,
crazy.
Disgusting,
But
but
yeah.
yeah.
But I feel like
No
and-
Diddy.
But I
No
do
Diddy.
feel like as gay men, like it is a stigma of like maybe like an old school thought.
I think it's queer. Like if you're identified as queer, people are gonna compare you to a child predator.
Well, I don't know about lesbians. It's been a little
I feel like with lesbians,
I ain't never heard.
But I feel
about-
with certain people, they're like, oh, I don't want them around my younger daughter.
Well,
You know?
No. Well, when I'm saying it like that, they probably don't want them to be influenced by that queer person.
Yeah.
But I do feel like an old school mentality has always been that maybe gay men mess with children or some shit
Yeah.
like that. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's the difference in what I'm trying to say in that. But I think it's an old school mentality.
It is.
I think it's obviously very false.
And
Because you
it's-
really need to check that man you land with.
Right.
Oh. I think it's very ignorant.
Very
Say,
ignorant.
Straight heterosexual woman. I am very, very intentional about asking my potential guys and people who are about to be in my life, like, hey, how do you feel about homosexuals? And I just be wanting to check their tempo. And I say because one of my best friends is a homosexual, and I love him and his partner, and you gonna have to be okay because we gonna go to birthday dinners, we gonna go to parties, we gonna go to, we're not missing events.
Right.
Whatever is big and highlighted in their lives and vice versa, we're gonna support. So I need for you to be comfortable with yourself that man ain't stunned you
And my thing has always been, why are
at
you
all.
Why are you uncomfortable?
But you know
Why are
what's crazy
you
is the
uncomfortable?
reason why I know that it is possible for a heterosexual man to be comfortable is because my dad is in any setting.
Right, my dad is too.
He is so.
My
When
dad
you're
is like
comfortable
that
in
too.
sexuality, a gay man like
Should not bother
No,
you.
no,
But when you're
no.
questioning
I
things-
love that about my dad. He's not in his feelings where he's gonna make or either
He
party is gonna
feels,
be
he's gonna
uncomfortable.
show that he's uncomfortable.
Yeah, no, he's not.
I traveled a lot this year,
Ooh, okay.
and I think my best trip was
Ooh,
New York and the cruise I did for my sister's birthday.
okay.
They were fun. So what was y'all best trip of 2024?
Well, me and the girlies went to Arizona, and we had
That was
a
cute.
waiting to exhale moment.
Period.
Like-
Who were you? Were you Savannah?
You know what? I probably was Savannah. That's on brand.
That's a good man, Savannah. Okay.
Because Savannah don't be having no hold up. So I probably was Savannah. But it was just a these group of girls I've been friends with since high school, like beginning of high school.
I love that.
And so we managed to stay in close. Some have babies, some are, in relationships, some are working out of state. And so it's just hard. Like, the sucky part about being adults is not having that close
The time. It's like the time. You don't have the time anymore.
So you actually have to, like, plan it out. And that one made it out the group chat. And we had so much fun.
That's what's up.
We had a blast. That was that was like one of my favorites. And I didn't even really do a lot of traveling for leisure because I did a lot of traveling for work. So that one, and then I went to New York for my birthday. Maybe I belong in New York.
I love New York.
I belong in New York.
I love New York.
A vibe. You hear me?
Yeah, I love New York. New York it really is a vibe. I love it.
It is. It's just a different vibe.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know, because it's not homey, because it's so fast paced.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could stay in New York, but when I was in New York, it was perfect. I probably would stay like Jersey or somewhere where it was
Jersey.
like, I need suburbs. I'm a suburb girl. I need some suburbia.
I'm a city
girl.
Yeah. City girl.
I'm a suburb girl.
I'm city girl.
I'm on traffic. I want to be able to drive to the Starbucks and Target.
No, because in New York, baby, you don't drive. Baby, you get your subway or you
I'm
walk.
gonna have to put me in Jersey so I can go to New York.
Jersey is trash.
Get the train. You gotta catch
Low
the
key,
train.
no shade of Jersey. It's trashy.
I mean, okay, so I say this without knowledge of Jersey. I just know it's the outskirts of New York. I've never been, so I don't.
So you want to go across the river?
I just want to be. Yeah, I want to come to New York. I don't want to
Okay.
be in like the gust of it. You have?
No, it was here. I lived.
Oh.
I just wanted to.
What's your best trip?
To your point, for me, I went to Chicago for my birthday.
I want to go to Chicago so bad. Was it a vibe? They say summer in the shot is fun.
Baby, it was more than a vibe. I got my life.
They say summer in the shot is fun.
It really was.
Yes.
I just love that the way that the water flows through the city. It's very romantic.
That's my bucket list.
Yeah, Chicago was very fun, but outside of just like having a good time, I went to Playa del Carmen
Okay,
for my cousin's
nice.
wedding.
Oh, y'all was lit.
Baby, I wasn't ready to go. I wanted to stay there.
I love
But
that.
no, it was really good. Those two trips, those are my top two.
Favorite concert of 2024?
Can you guess my favorite concert?
Usher.
Go ahead.
Usher.
No, I thought you said Usher. I was like, go ahead.
So was it Baby?
No,
Chris
I did
Brown?
not go see
Chris
Baby.
Brown?
I didn't see Chris Brown this year. I seen him last year.
Okay.
Who is my favorite girl?
Tim's?
Tim.
I
Oh,
did-
Janae. You
I
know
did see
Janae.
Tim, but I
Janae. Janae Akio. Akio. Is it Akio?
Aiko.
Oh, what? I would say Akio.
I always thought it was Aiko.
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 What is it? Aiko?
Aiko.
That's a lot. Janae Aiko.
Aiko.
I feel like Akio would be better.
Aiko. What name of it?
First of all, that was my favorite. When I tell y'all, I have seen her so many times, but I've never seen her in the
She
city.
was on tour?
Yes. She came to Atlanta this year.
You scream.
Yes, the Magic Hour tour, and I loved it.
Okay.
I also seen Usher, but I seen Usher in Vegas too. So
Okay.
I feel like Vegas Usher was better than Atlanta Usher.
Exactly.
So if you could change anything in 2024, what would it be? Personally, mine would be the election.
We all would want that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kamala, I was rooting for her.
Yes, I'm still rooting for her.
Because my thing is just like, the first time when Trump won, we didn't know what was going to happen. But this time, I feel like people knew what he was capable of. And people still voted for him. Like,
Yeah.
My thing is, I think it just showed us the reality in the country that we live in. Like, we were very optimistic, of course, because we thought that it was possible. Just like with Hillary Clinton. But he's always won against women.
but she ran a really good campaign.
She ran a really good campaign, and it was the fact that it was so short, though. Like, had she done it prior to Joe Biden running, I think it would have made a bigger difference.
I agree.
And it still could have the results could have still been the same.
So y'all, we made it to the end. Last question. Your favorite memory of 2024?
My favorite favorite memory of 2024 is me rekindling with the two of my childhood best friends. Y'all, when I say we were best friends, I got their initials tatted on our back. And we kind of just like life was life and we kind of lost contact and we rekindled this year. We spent a couple of days together and I got to see their babies and it was just beautiful. So that was one of my favorite memories. That and always being surrounded by my friends and family. So it's always a win when I can see my people. Like, you know, life be life. And so when you make time for one another and you get to hang out, like even this goes down as one of my favorite. I've never been on a podcast or invited to one. And I think that I'm pretty good. Hello. So this actually is another one of my favorites.
I agree. To that point, I'm like, time with people that you really enjoy, like those are the best memories.
Yeah.
Like, looking back at those moments and being like, oh, I wish I could go back to that. Because it's always a good time.
I think I have a lot of good memories between like trips and spending time with people that I love. But I think my favorite memory is having that last interaction with a friend that passed. We were able to chat for a little bit and then remembering that the last kiss on the cheek was just like,
That was a moment.
that was a favorite memory of mine because I didn't expect
That to be the last one.
the last memory, and I think it's a lesson learned that like talk to your friends and tell them that you love them and like
Absolutely.
keep like even if they hurt you, like tell them like, hey, let's talk about this we passed, because this was the first friend that was like I was able to like who saw me, and it's hard, you know, like not having them around because grief is a crazy
thing.
it's a sneaky bitch.
Yeah,
She comes at the most randomest time, and
everybody does it differently.
yeah,
Everybody do it different.
yeah. I think that's why I can't listen to Birds of a Feather, because it's like
That was
That was
the
Birds of a
song,
Feather.
right? That was the song that was playing while I was on my way back to the funeral, and I've never broke down about it. I never even broke down like when my grandmother passed, but when this person passed, it's like I broke down.
Yeah.
Like while I was gasping for air, right?
Yeah.
And we wasn't on the best of terms when they did pass. And I don't know if I said their pronoun, but their pronoun was they now. And when they did pass, it was just like, it was a shock. I was out of the country, so it was like it was a lot of process. My favorite memory, although I have a lot of memory with friends, my family and everything, that is something that I would cherish the rest of my life. It was like, God has blessed me. Yeah, God was able to bless me with that moment where it's like I could see them for that last time. So
And you never know what the last moment is going to be.
you never
That's
know,
scary,
and that's
though.
scary.
It's so
It's
scary.
scary.
Yeah, that's so
you
scary.
never know when that last moment is going to be.
Yeah.
And I wish I was just a little bit more like nicer. I wasn't like mean. I was kind of just like
But
I
y'all
felt
in a
the way,
place, but y'all
right.
in a place personally.
yeah.
And, yeah.
But you did get to say that though, so you gotta hold on to that. So that makes you happy, and it's okay to cry. Happy tears.
Yeah.
Because friends are family that you build.
Oh,
chosen
And
family.
they are your chosen family.
Yeah.
And I really do enjoy my time with my chosen family too.
Yeah.
So,
I love that.
I feel like I was able to like have the family that I had, but like pick and choose.
right.
And I'm like, you know what? You love me and support me. Like you love
Exactly.
me authentically.
That's what I was trying to
Yeah.
Unconditionally.
Yes.
Unconditionally.
Yeah.
Because you already know.
And
like,
shout out to the people who love us unconditionally.
yes, yeah.
And shout out to the ones who congratulated me, and like even though everything that happened, you guys were like, I still love you. Nothing has
Yeah.
changed. That means a lot to me. So
To us.
To us.
To us.
So thank you, because as a queer person of color, it's like you need that community.
You
so,
do.
Well, I got y'all. Y'all my booze. Y'all my bags.
So we got champagne to cheers to the new year. We got our excited dog
Glasses be
saying,
Nice.
y'all, so cheers to 2025. Woo, we made it to the end, y'all. Thank y'all for so much for coming. Hey, thank you for the support.
Cheers to you.
Yes.
Cheers to you starting what you said you was gonna start.
Yes.
I appreciate that. Here's to like going after our goals and doing whatever we have to do, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time.
Till next time. Ooh.